Hey everybody, it's me again, and I am posting a video this week on songwriting tips. The other day, last week, I did a couple of special music songs for our revival, and a couple people, walked up to me, asked me about singing, about songwriting. Bust my elbow up against this. Anyway, some people came up to me asking about singing and songwriting, so I figured out maybe I should start a YouTube video series on songwriting tips. I know I really appreciated being able to find songwriting tips on YouTube from other artists, so I figured I'd give it a shot and share some of my experiences. So today's first tip for songwriting is to be inspired by anything at all. You can be inspired by anything. A box, a dog running down the street, running away from his owner, anything at all. I got a lot of my songs from extremely random inspirations. For example, I wrote a song called Lemonade, and it was from, I was fixing lunch and I looked in the fridge and we didn't have anything to drink but water, and I kind of wanted some flavor, and I looked in the door and I saw the lemonade, some lemon, some squeezed lemon, and I said, man, I could make some lemonade, and I just started singing it. I was like, I could make some lemonade, and the melody reminded me of the song Hollywood City, Hollywood City. And so the combination of the subconscious inspiration of another song and randomly making some lemonade for lunch ended up developing into a whole new song. And so that would be I feel like is the number one tip for songwriting. You have to be inspired by something. And the word inspiration actually comes from to be filled with the Spirit, so as a Christian artist, being filled with God's Spirit and looking at the world through a biblical view helps to inspire a lot of my music as well. So kind of figure out your worldview and let it color your perspective. Another thing, I was driving back up here from Greensboro the other day, and I was flipping through the radio. I like to go through the radio, see what's playing, listen to country stations, listen to the R&B stations, jazz, classical. I listen to all of it because I like all the different genres in my music. And so I ran across an old school R&B station, 90s, and so I had to stop because I'm a 90s baby. So I stopped and I was listening, and I heard the song. I forget who it was by. Some of you might know it, but I heard the song, "You May Be Young, But You're Ready." And I'm like, man, that first line sounds a lot like Beyonce's song, "We Like to Party," where she says, "I may be young, but I'm ready." And so I'm like, I wonder if whoever wrote her song may have been inspired by that first hook. And so I'm pretty sure that happens a lot, where artists might hear just a hook or a phrase or something that they just develop out of nowhere. Another thing that happened, when my daughter was a lot smaller, I would wrap her up when she was getting out of a bath, or when she was getting ready to take a nap. I'd wrap her up in a pink blanket, or it was always a pink towel, and I would start singing to her, "I'm gonna wrap you like a little pink burrito." And I wrote a song called Pink Burrito for my daughter because that inspired me. So that is my first tip for songwriting, is to be inspired. Find anything and everything, any reason to be inspired. Write a hook. You don't have to sit there and write a full song in one shot. Just write the hook, put it on your voice recorder, maybe sit down at your guitar or keyboard, find the chords for it, and just keep it in mind, and you never know what could come out of it. So that's my tip for today. If you guys like it, make sure you subscribe, support, and share, and look forward to more. So you guys be blessed.